Okay, so I didn't wake up today. I'm gonna be honest with you. Did not wake up today. I did see the time and I went back to bed, but I didn't look at the charts, and I will be honest about that. I kind of just being a bum all day. I did my hair, I brushed my teeth, I washed my face. Um, I didn't do much else though. Be honest with you, I did not do much else. But play Roblox and some other bullshit. So, anyways, getting into today, there was no trade to the upside whatsoever. So my bias going into the day was more so going to be tailored to the upside. So I really wanted to see us come higher just because we are engaging off of this low right here, and we have protected swings on those lows. And it's pretty far. Like we have maybe that's like over a week out. So it could be used as confluence. I'm using it as confluence because I enjoy it. I like it. But that means this equilibrium has to be respected entirely, which it was not. So on the 7 hour, we have our Asian session printout bullish, and then our 10 p.m. session completely disregard that invalidation, which means we are going to go to the low side now. So that means we want to stay below this equilibrium, this 50% of that range, and now we want to see a C2 or C3 closure lower past the 530. So right here, we see, let's see, print out these three candles. Okay, so what we see is we have a sweep of a short-term low, and then we have not closed over that body yet. So this is not a C2 closure. This is not even a C3 closure. So I'm gonna go to the 15-minute. Let's see if we can find something that's paired with our C2 and C3, and we see nothing yet. So that's already off to like a bad rep right here. But we do have a change of state delivery. Probably want to continue off of that and respect these fair value gaps. I don't really want to see us go. We can go above that one, just not that last one. So now let's go to the 5-minute, and now we're just looking for a low to get into, a short per se. And let's see. There we go. We got a doji right there. I like to look for dojis on the 5-minute and then go to like the lower time frames, just because they provide better context onto what kind of price action was in that doji. So we have this right here. We have not fully printed out that yet. Okay, so we have that, and now we are respecting that gap. We are pushing lower, and now I kind of just want to see a retracement gap rather than just like a reversal confirmation that this looks like. So you could take this one if you're like super confident about it. I'm not, but let's see here. Do we have a SMT? I think we do right here. SMT for reversal. We do. We have an SMT for reversal, so that is valid. But I probably would wait. So let's go to the 3-minute real quick. Let's see. I want to see a retracement higher first. So that was the first entry confirmation that you can get right there. Then we have that. Do we have a better one? There we go. This one right here. So this would be my entry on this trade. So damn, this did look good today. I'm actually a little bit upset that we didn't wake up. So I'd be targeting this 1.5 for these lows right here. And then just a full 2R for this range. And then we also have this to pair up with it, which is a low. I'll just make it red to confirm that low. And then let's just see how it goes. Oh wait, that would be the entry right here. So the 2R would be, wow, right there. Right before the low. Wow, that's crazy. Alright, hold up. 1.5, 2R. There you go. Fuck. Alright, bet. Let's go. Let's see how this moves. And do we get stopped out? We respect it. Push lower. And stopped out right there. Okay, so we consolidated. If you were in this trade, still probably would have been fine. Let's just see how it goes now. Wow, do we really just consolidate? We almost get stopped out, but we don't. And then what happens? Do we hit 2R at least on that trade? We do. Okay. Shitty price action today. Absolute shitty price action. This is horrible. But we did respect that gap. We created an SMT at that. At the 4 minute and the 3 minute, we had a reversal confirmation that you could have entered on at the closure of. And then just put your stops above for a 2R to complete, or at those lows because it's right next to the 2R. A little bit extra, and then you probably just could have held. As long as you didn't trail, you wouldn't have been stopped out. So as long as you didn't trail there, you would have been fine. But I know most people do. So, shitty price action today. I'm glad I didn't trade it. I don't really like trading invalidations like that. Whenever we have, this is not even something you would really trade. This is 2 expansions higher. No, this is 1 expansion higher. We had no sweep off that high. Did we have a sweep of that high on the previous one? No. So no previous sweep of the Asian high right here. That's ideally what we would have wanted. We did respect this equilibrium range here, but it's just, this is not a reversal confirmation, so already this wouldn't have been a trade that I wanted to take. So that's fine. I would have preferred it to go higher because that would have been better price action, but it seems like we want to push towards these lows first. It seems like we already engaged those lows, and we're just pushing lower right now. So we've already engaged the, let's see, no, we're probably moving towards that 50% range right there. But yeah, no trade today. 7 hour did not provide a reversal confirmation. We just had 1 expansion higher. No sweep from London session on either markets. YM doesn't really matter. It only is used as a continuation confluence, as a extra confluence, you should say, not a continuation. But yeah, this is not something I like to look for going into the charts. This is not a day I would be looking to trade, and I'm glad I didn't, because we ended up just chopping. So price action has not been that good recently. I know some of you guys with other strategies like the inverse fair value gap, you guys could have saw some bullshit on like the 1 minute time frame, and not as some bullshit as like fuck y'all strategy, as like you guys probably lost this shit too, but you had like a short-term sweep at this high right here, fair value gap at this range right here, and then you just target short right here, stops at these highs, next low, target, bang. That would probably wouldn't worked out very, very well. I don't really like using that strategy. It's too much nuance to it, but I guess it works out in a sense if you use it properly. But I'm not using it right now. Honestly, I don't want to input anything into my strategy or use a different strategy or use 2 strategies if I'm not like completely locked in on my one strategy. So once I do that and completely lock in on my singular strategy, that's when I'll probably change it up or add something to it. Not in a sense where the strategy changing, but where my trading would be a little bit different on certain days, just to maximize profit, because I do have like 3 strategies in my head, and honestly finding bias with my current strategy right now is perfect, but I'm kind of just trying to let go of that need to trade. But anyways, that was a little quick recap. That was a little back testing, and I will see y'all for the next one. Have a good day.